Actually, you just reminded me. Hello, everyone. Crash here, this is RTA Motorsports. I actually had myself on mute, too. But how's it going, Jesse? Thank you so much. Elvis, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things. I am finally back, and you can see I have the camera on the head. That means we're going to do first-person view racing, so that way I could bring you all along for the ride. This is going to be my first time really running cars on a track in my sim racing cockpit since I took it down completely to build this new monitor stand. Now, I still have some organization, some cleanup left to do in my office, but everything is running, and I'm super excited to get this going. So, and I thought it would be great to kind of bring you all along for the ride here too. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up some iRacing. I'm sure there's going to be some settings that I'm going to have to adjust a little bit, like audio settings. I think I have coming out of my speakers instead of my headphones. We'll kind of adjust that as we get going, but this should be pretty cool. Also doing a totally different angle here with this camera. Normally it was over here, so that way you can see the rest of the office. I don't really think that that's really needed, especially being that now we can actually get some of the light from my window to try to help out as well, along with this key light here. It is getting dark over here. Am I using surround? NVIDIA surround? If so, yes. I have 3 monitors here. Let me get this a little bit set up so that way I can see. Let me go to studio mode, and it is so cool to finally be back in the rig. So I think that should be good there. Now we are using my RXO Mark II. It does have some motion smoothing on. So that way, with the motion rig, because this rig is going to be full motion, it doesn't completely bounce everybody around and makes it kind of hard to see. But I'm going to do my best to try to capture what we're experiencing here. But you could see if I turn my head all the way to the right, it's beyond my periphery. And these are triple 32-inch monitors. These are the same LGs that I made videos on in the past. But now we're able to get them much closer. The monitor stand that we're using, this is actually the Next Level Racing Elite monitor stand, and it's the quad. You can see I have another monitor up there. This thing is an absolute beast, and I'm a little sad I waited so long to get this thing. I absolutely love it. And for this Prosimu T1000 3 degrees of freedom motion rig, it fits around it beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. It's so much easier to get into. It's so much easier to move around. My peripherals are not hitting the monitors. When my rig pitches really hard, it's not hitting the monitor stand. Basically, I was kind of, making my old monitor stand work. It was not big enough to be around this aluminum rig that I now have. This is perfect. So let's see what we can do, what type of racing we should try. I definitely want to do something that we don't have to worry about setup too much. So let's go to series list. And we'll jump into some practice. Bring this back to the chat. If you guys have a series that you are recommending, definitely let me know. There are so many new tracks here. The Toyota fixed. There is a lot of series around here. See the touring car challenge. Not sure if I saw the Toyota. No, I don't see the Toyota. A lot of people racing free content road. Huh. Yeah, you know where the Fanatec GT3 challenge is now? I've never heard of that track. Ooh, the Falcon GT4 challenge is at Mount Panorama. That'd be good, but I need to get a setup for it, which wouldn't take me too long. All right, the GT3 challenge, the Ferrari GT3 challenge. We could jump into that real quick. Oh, GR? Oh, I see that, the GR Cup. Okay, at Summit Point Raceway. I've raced there before. Oh, wow. Okay. I've actually never raced this Toyota. So let me go in and register for a practice session. Probably should change the steering wheel out, but I'll leave it alone. Now that we have the camera all set up. Let's see. Is that Toyota free content, or do you have to buy it? I think it's just letting me join. I guess the Toyota is free. Yeah. Yep, I'm in. I'm in the GR Cup. Well, that's good to know, Jesse. Do some practice. It is going to be totally the wrong steering wheel, but I do have some of my oval wheels back there that, and my wheel I use for drift, but I think we'll make do with this one. All right. Definitely need to tighten up my steering wheel. I mean my my belts. All right, I can already tell the audio is going through the wrong path here. Let's see, sound. Check 1, 2. Okay, so that's still working. How come? Getting this intermittent, like, it's weird. Let me change the audio, and it's actually not playing audio for you guys at all. Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. Maybe it's someone's microphone. I'm getting this. I'm getting this static. It's like a pulsating static. It's very strange. Let me get in the car and see if the audio is working.
No data found for this car and track. Please tune manually from a recorded lap.
Are you guys hearing this? Like, it almost sounds like an alarm. Are you guys hearing that? Let me know if you are. That is so strange. I don't know what's causing that. Let's see. Let me lower this one down. Oh, okay. If you're not hearing it, then that's perfect. I can deal with it myself. But, yeah, that is strange. I'm hearing like a pulsating, like, burp, burp, burp. It's weird. But if you guys are not hearing it, that's perfect. All right, here we go. So we're inside the car here. Actually, let me set something real quick because I just had... Before I even tried it, I had a friend come in and try the rig now that I have it together. And let's see. Take all these lines off. There we go. That is so strange. All right. Let's take some laps, see what this is like. Mestizo! Yo! I think that's a decent view there. You guys are crazy that did the 24. Let's see.
P1000's clear.
It's the RXO Mark II, the Sony RXO Mark II. Let's see, I got a guy on my tail. I'm gonna let him go by.
Got a car on your right. Hold your line.
It's been
right
a long
side,
time
right
since
side.
I've actually raced at
Clear
some.
right, clear right.
Let me bring up my relative. There we go.
The leader has just done a 135.1.
$11 laps behind, but that's not too bad though, considering. I mean, it's a 24-hour race, right? I'm sure there was people that were hundreds of laps behind because, I mean, I was hearing. It was like almost 800 laps, the whole race. It's been so long since I raced at Summit Point Raceway. This rig is working beautifully. I'm just getting this pulsating static, and I'm glad you guys are not hearing it, hopefully.
B37.
There's a car on your left side. Still there. Clear left.
Woo! A little bit of a drift there.
The leader's just done a
Little drift action. All right, there we go. I remember I used to race the Toyotas here. I mean, not Toyotas, wow. Mazda. So is this like taking over the Mazda Miata's position? Woo! All right. Cool. Thank you so much, Jesse. Ah! I was paying attention to chat, not to the race. Well, I'm not racing yet. I think I'm actually just going to join in the race. It's fixed. I kind of remember Summit Point Raceway. It's easy enough. I think the race is going to start at 5:15. Let me move over. Looks like we got someone coming on down.
The leader has just done a 0.2.
$910 laps? Oh my gosh. Okay. I got the rear tires out. Ah! Woo! That was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. One thing I definitely need to do is, for some reason, I got this fuel calculator stuck to my screen here. Let me get rid of that. Couldn't see anything. It's kind of weird that Jesse was telling me, what'd you guys drive? Yeah, P8's awesome. Did you guys drive the BMW? Because Jesse was telling me how the fuel's measured in weight, not like liters or gallons. Yeah, let me actually register for the race session, because I think that's what we're just going to do. The BMW. Was everyone pretty much racing the BMW for most part? Was that like the most common GT3 vehicle, or I didn't really look too much into it. I know that there was the prototypes, and I know there was GT3. Gotcha. So The race should be starting in 15 minutes. It should let us register any moment. Is it unavailable because of my license? I should still be able to race this, right? It's not letting me register for whatever reason. Oh, I know why. I was still registered to the practice. All right. GR. There we go. Half-hour race session. Yeah, that's kind of crazy that it uses kilos for fuel. That could be a little bit to get used to, you know. All right, cool. So we're joining the race session. Race is going to be starting in about 15 minutes. So we'll get some more practice in. It's really awesome to be back with everybody. Hopefully everyone had a great New Year's. This definitely took a lot longer to get together than I thought. I'm going to be doing a video on my thoughts of this monitor stand. I didn't really record too much of it. I did a live stream. I tried to do a second live stream of me putting it together. And honestly, I was watching it as I was doing it, and it just didn't seem interesting. You know, just putting a few pieces of aluminum profile together. And really just me constantly disappearing to get more tools that I needed. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just use it and test it, because that's really where the information is going to come out that everyone needs. And then from there, we'll kind of rate it from there. So, all right. So,
no data found for this car and track. Please tune manually from a recorded lap.
What are you using for a rig? What do you have? Like, what equipment do you have? Because you guys did great and pretty darn fast lap times. So, just out of curiosity, what's your rig like? Let's see. Let's see if this still works. Race view. Boom. Okay. Okay. My Elgato Stream Deck still has some life in it.
0.6.
For some reason the map is out of view. Let me move that back in. There we go. Poor thing.
You are clear on your right side.
Woo! Let's go. Yeah, that's kind of what I went through earlier this month. Okay, all right, so cold tires and bad line. All right, but yeah, that's what I went through, taking everything apart because my computer mounted to the back of my old monitor stand. So it was an absolute great time. It was such a great time getting everything apart and routing all the cables again, putting it back together. So much so, I have a massive not a massive. I just have wires on the floor still, things apart, things still in pieces that I need to put away and organize. And I just needed to race. I needed to get back in now that it's connected again and get a little motivation. You have profile, SE2 Pro, Asher wheel, DC pedals,
P6.
triple stand from SimLab. You know, I was actually looking at the SimLab triple monitor stand, and that's really what I wanted to get, but the delivery time here to the United States was just going to take too long, and what ended up happening, what started this whole process, was my monitor stand at my PC fell. I was sim racing, I wasn't live streaming, I was just kind of doing it myself, and I'm already, you know, dissatisfied with how everything fit in the rig, and that's why I really stopped sim racing for a while, because it was like all the time things were hitting into each other, things were falling over. I wasn't really pleased, and boom, all of a sudden I'm playing some Dirt Rally 2, and my monitor stand fell backwards. My PC hit the wall because it was on a tray on the back side of it, and I'm screaming for my wife to help me so that way my PC doesn't fall on the floor, potentially breaking the 4090 off the motherboard or just breaking the 4090 in general. And that's when enough was enough. So I needed the monitor stand quickly, but I was really, really looking at that SimLab. That one was very highly recommended by a lot of people.
Position. Sector 3 times okay.
This car feels so good. Feels like it has plenty of power. Definitely humongous step up from the Miata. I would say the Miata is a little bit trickier to drive at the limit. This thing just feels so planted. Yeah, you being in Europe, you're much closer to SimLab. Kind of wish they had a distribution center here in the United States. Maybe if I could feel the rear end starting to kick out. Maybe if, you know, things in the United States start getting a little bit more popular as far as, you know, sim racing, maybe companies like that will be more inclined to do so. But
E9, that's your fastest lap. That puts you 3.4 seconds off the leader's pace.
I noticed there's a lot of noise coming through this microphone, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over up here. We're going to turn on NVIDIA broadcast and get that cleaned up. That was something I completely forgot about, and I think I have it running right now. So let's get that going. Yeah, that is true. Cable management. I hear you. No, but I was able to actually start going through things that I was using or not using, and I ended up getting rid of a whole USB. What is it called? You know, one of those USB things. Because there was things I wasn't using anymore, and there's no real reason for me to have all those USBs plugged in. Let me change this over to chat, and let's get... Let's see. Needs to update... Video broadcast needs an update. How dare you? Let's see if we can do that before the race starts. Race starts in like 5 minutes. NVIDIA broadcast. Okay. NVIDIA, bro. Nope. All right, it's not working with the with the microphone.
The leader has just done a...
There we go.
The guy ahead's lap time is at
now.
124. The guy behind has just done a 125. The leader's just done a
Hopefully it doesn't want me to
0.9.
reinstall it or anything crazy. I mean, restart my computer. Hopefully not. Yeah, I do have a USB and a powered switch as well, but I had two of them. And I don't really know why the heck I had so many USB peripherals still plugged in if I wasn't really using almost all of them. So I actually kind of noticed the computer's running a little bit better without all those peripherals like plugged in. I'm also noticing my tachometer here, which is
Griffin.
off to the right, is
0.8.
running quite a bit better too. So that's definitely awesome. There is one thing I wanted to get running also. Let's see, where is it? Huh. Where are you? There it is. Wanted to add the advanced panel. There we go. I like the advanced panel. So I like using Race Labs. Jesse back when is the one that kind of
The guy behind has just done a
turned me on to
125.3.
Race Labs for overlays and sim racing. And let's see, let's do a browser source. Boom. News source.
The leader has just done a 0.7.
Alright, I like that. And let's close that. Alright, so we should have broadcast going. This is just going to take me just a second. It's going to be starting up now. And then we'll get this microphone cleared up so we don't have all this. My wheelbase is a, so I have a Sim Experience AccuForce Pro V2. This is a kind of like a DIY wheel. I forgot what the name of the company is that sells the instructions on how to make it, but I joined a group build and we kind of built this together. All right, so let's do this and
That's a new fastest lap for Michael, 120.5.
I don't think this is gonna work now. It's gonna make me try to stop the stream and restart it. Oh well. Well, that's a shame. Try one more thing. Virtual desktop and broadcast. There we go. Check, check. Check, check. All right, there we go. We got noise removal activated. And, boom. Okay. Now I'm happy. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Okay, there we go. Let's get this back, and qualifying is about to start for the race session. Boom. Cool. So again, this is the rig that I'm in though. I have the Prosimu T1000 AL and with the silent actuator. So when the rig is working, I can't hear the actuators. I still have to do a video on this rig. Now that I have the rig the way I wanted it, let's see, this is slowly falling out little by little. I may lose this Asus bezel-free kit mid-race, but I just have to put a little bit of glue in there to hold it. But yeah, my old SEN6s on my old rig, you could hear them going. It was pretty noisy, but this new rig, can't hear anything. It's beautiful. All right. Yeah, so Prosimu, they make these actuators themselves. You can't really see down there. It's a little too dark, but I have two in the front, one in the back for what is it called? Traction control? Traction loss, not control. Traction loss. But their silent actuators are absolutely awesome. I really love them.
The track temperature is
My
decreasing.
wife
It's now
especially
27 Celsius.
loves them. There we go. So that's kind of the big thing. So you can hear as like the rig's moving around, and every once in a while you'll get a little bit of like a screech noise from like the bearings and all that.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
But that is pretty much it. You know, there's really not much of anything else going on. Do 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 do. Do-ah! Yeah. Alright, so let's just practice before the qualifying session starts. Ooh, that was a little too tight. Didn't open up that turn at all. There we go. Qualifying's about to start. Right now. This is really a fun car. I would love one day, I don't know if it will ever happen, but it would be amazing if one day iRacing brought in drifting. Oh my gosh, imagine that. Because this car feels like I just want to slide it around.
Exit's clear. All right, Ray. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Few laps to get the job done. Came in way too hot for cold tires. What am I doing?
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
Let me get a little bit more serious here. A little too much up on the inside. Yeah, right? Definitely needs a lap to get these tires up to temperature, and then it feels much better.
P8. Fastest lap for Robertson, 121.7.
With the limited practice that we had, I know that I'm braking too hard in some zones. I know I'm not carrying enough speed.
V12.
So not the best, but I think this is going to be fun. Either way, this is going to be a lot of fun. Should get some good like door-to-door racing in, which is like really the best part of racing these smaller, essentially slower, but very engaging sports cars, is that you can really get close to your opponents. Sometimes with GT3, you kind of lose that a little bit, and then when you move back to GT4, you're like, oh my gosh, that race was like so engaging, and I felt like we were bumper to bumper the whole time, because you kind of bring the speed down a little bit, and all of a sudden you start noticing. Did I turn off smooth in options? Don't know if I did it already. Turn off smooth in options? You mean like throttle and all that? Yeah, let's go through the options together. Guys, race is about to start any moment. Qualifying is just finishing up right now. I don't have a driving line, no pit exit, no brake assistance, no throttle assistance, just the anti-stall clutch. and auto engine start, which eventually I'm going to be taking that off once I map all my buttons for my button box again. Enforce feedback. I turn off smoothing. No, smoothing's at 15%. Should I turn it off? Oh, okay. For some reason, it's not letting me adjust any of it. Just hit reset. It went to 0. Why is it not letting me adjust my force feedback? Gives you input lag. Oh. Yeah, but for some reason, all these are grayed out, and it's not letting me do anything. Like I can't set my minimum force, dampening, wheel force, nothing. Maybe because I have sim experience running, controlling it. I don't know. I've never had this completely off where I couldn't mess with it. Anyway, let's see where we've been pushed to. So we're pushed to so far P16. So we're going to be like back of the pack. 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 cars in this race. It's only a 15-minute race. So this is going to be not too bad.
That's the end of the session. 16th place.
Yeah, I'm going to check after the race. Definitely force feedback there. But smoothing is now off. Never knew that it gives you a little bit of input lag when you have smoothing on. No idea. Really love how wrapped around this is, and then you guys could all get a kind of view for, you know, left and then right. I could just see the car next to me. You see that bumper there, see the mirror, see his mirror or hers mirror, whoever's mirror. Asus bezel free kit's doing its job. You see how that seam is just like almost undetectable there. You could see the bezel free kit. I mean, you could see that lens. That lens is, you know, can't hide a lens, but it really makes it immersive there. And notice that they were back in stock again. So they are selling them again. They were gone for a long time. Was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, Jesse, I need to get you over here ASAP to really try this rig out. Give me your impressions. Give me your content. We gonna do a standing start here?
The track temp is 27. The air temp is 25 Celsius. 15 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out. We need to follow car number 08 in the right column.
Yes, sir. I think I need to move things around a little bit because I really want you all to see this tachometer. I mean, that thing is super cool. You can see it there. And it's been working. I've had for a long time issues with it, and I think it was that USB hub that I was using, because since I disconnected it, it's just been working beautifully. It was a powered USB hub, but no longer having issues with any of it. I mean, it's beautiful. But, you know, these are all reasons why I haven't really been on my rig, because I've always felt like every time I try to get on my rig, I'm just hunting down what the next problem was, and turn my computer on, let my friend do a few laps in a few different cars, and now I'm on. It's just working. cool thing is now I have my PC in a space that I could work on it very easily, and I could actually see it for once. I had this PC like behind the monitors, which I thought was cool for it to be kind of like clean and hidden and everything, but I mean, it's an actual beautiful PC. I got a lot of LEDs, RGB LEDs, and I have a 4090 that I love, but you know, it was hidden away. It was actually a really cool race to kind of get me warmed up back to sim racing. Thank you so much for the suggestion. "15-minute race is awesome. Can I get my feet wet again? Be careful on turn 1. And then an evil laugh. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, turn 1's gonna be a doozy. See, I'm already kind of hanging back a little bit. Oh, they're already hitting each other.
Go! Okay, right, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Got a car on your left? Still there. Clear left.
There we go.
Okay, the start will do. Time to get to work.
Ah, I feel those tires slipping like ice. It's cold as ice. Didn't get it in enough to that apex. Caused me a lot of time there. You can see now he's pulling away. Okay. Alright, see you later, the guy. Poor guy was overdriving a little bit. Probably going to get passed here by Ty.
B13.
Moved up from 16th to 13th. It's going to be hopefully catching up to this group ahead. It's on my tail.
Clear left.
That was much better. We were able to maintain full throttle.
Got a car on your right. Clear right. Got a car on your right side. Clear right.
The leader has just done a 121.4. Come on, don't let him get away. "14th.
See if we could. He's obviously faster, so let's see if we could use him to draft us back to the other group.
There's a car on your right side. Clear on the right.
Okay. Well then.
Nice one, Ray. Good pass. Nice front.
Car sounds beautiful. You hear those straight cut gears?
Behind has now decreased to 0.3.
Everyone's driving so aggressively though. That's the thing, you know. I say that and I go up on 2 wheels.
Defend your position. Don't let him through. P13. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Cars really need a draft.
Okay, Ray. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep digging. Yellow flag.
Car on your right side. Still there.
3 wide? Come
Still there.
on. You gotta be kidding me.
Line. Hold your line. Still there. They're right.
P14.
Left side. Left side. Clear left.
Okay, Ray. The next car is Azevedo.
There we go.
13th place. Yellow flag. Caution. We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Got a car on your left side. Still there. Clear to your left.
Woo! This is getting exciting. I know I stopped talking there, but this is getting kind of crazy. I didn't know the runoff was that far on that corner. Could definitely carry in a lot more speed.
You are clear on your right side.
Okay, mate, watch for a mistake.
Lost a little bit of speed there.
Left side, all clear to left.
Oh!
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Ray. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. P11.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Can't tell if he's next to me or not.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. There left.
Come on, mate.
There's a car on your left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Left side clear.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position. V12.
Tried to carry a little bit more speed through there. Got a little sloppy.
Okay, Ray. Don't let this guy distract you. That lap was a 122.4. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. The next car is Sanchez.
There we go.
Clear left.
Sanchez has been disqualified.
Oh, that guy was disqualified. Darn it. He hit the guy ahead, and then I just got basically caught right into that thing. Oh, that sucked.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Did not need those incident points. Thing is, I was trying to stay on the inside of the turn anyway. No matter what I would have done, I would have got caught into the pocket of them slamming into each other. Unless I would have went to the outside, but he was kind of also blocking the outside line. White flag is out. Hopefully, we can bring the car in.
E11, one more lap to go.
Wheels are out of alignment. I feel the loss of top end speed because of it.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
And turning right is not the best for this car right now. Does not want to turn right. They are catching up quick. Hopefully we can finish this here.
Robertson is leading the race.
Not going to block. If he passes me, he passes me. He's coming up.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
All right, there we go.
E11, there's the finish. Good drive.
Woo! Oh, man. Let's look at that incident that happened only a few laps back. Let's see. A beautiful car. Got smacked up. Let's see. Move that down too. I don't know why that's so high. Okay, so you could see... Oh, it already happened? Yeah, right there. So pretty much just kind of pocketed me in. There's really nowhere for me to go. Let's see if we could change the view a little bit. I kind of wish I would have maintained the outside line because part of me was actually thinking of doing so. Let's do chopper. There we go. So yeah, there was nothing I could do at that point. It just kind of like sucked me into that pocket. And then he pretty much came to a stop. But if there was no incident, if he didn't hit the inside car, we would have been okay. That's kind of a shame. Picked up some incident points really for just racing. Sometimes racing is racing, you know? Thing I also needed to do. Also notice, because I am running a anamorphic lens, a wide lens on this camera, it is a little narrow. So let's switch it out to where it should be. I think it's good there. It looks good there. Boom. Much better. Okay. So let's get out of this race session. Let's see what else is going on. Maybe do some practice in GT3. That was a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun. Let's just back over while we're checking things out. Let's see, what else can we do? You got the GT4. Okay. Okay. Do you have the BMW M4 GT4? Let's jump into a practice session. It's at Mount Panorama. Mount Panorama. See what this is like. Join the session. Actually, let me see what the last result kind of did, because I think it actually counted. So we started 16th, finished 11th. Yet lost a slight amount of VI rating, a slight amount of safety. I mean, negligible. I went down 4 points in I rating, down 0.08 points in safety. So not horrible. I've had worse things happen, so that's fine. That's okay. We had 5 incident points because I had one off track and had that one incident where that guy kind of came into me. So, all right. I think that looks a little bit more correct the way it should be. Mount Panorama. We haven't raced here. Whew. You know, GT4 can be a lot of fun here because there's a lot of opportunities. A lot of really close opportunities. So you really got to be like on your game. Looks like there's 8 or 9 cars. Let's see, 4. Okay. There's just a practice server. We'll run some laps here. See if we could tangle with some people. This is going to be the fixed session. Go.
Matching car and track data found in Sim Experience database. Profile modified.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
One thing I am noticing, well, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go. Let's just go.
Its exit's clear.
This car feels so much faster. It's a GT4, it's not even a GT3 and it feels so much faster. Oh, yeah. There we go. Fixed setup. Oh, yeah. Ah. You just see how bumpy this track is with the motion. You know how we have to do it, man. Come on, of course. But this is just a practice, though. Gotta get these tires warmed up. I gotta tell you, Jesse, I don't think you can hear me. Maybe you have maybe you have closed captioning on and you could read what I'm saying, but having the monitors really close makes such a difference with the FOV and the immersion level. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah! I don't know why it's not wanting to downshift. Gosh, the amount of bumps. See if we can catch up to this guy that's ahead. Run with them for a little bit. Looks like we are pulling them in. Go.
P8.
Went off.
Watch the track limits, please, Ray.
Do you want to check to see if smoothing is on 0, just like it was recommended previously? Let's see. Yep, smoothing is on 0. That on none for shift aid. And then graphics. Turn on this. I don't know if we need to restart for the speed tree self-shadowing. I noticed that option. Give it a try. Pretty much most things are turned up, so.
If it takes it's clear.
Let's wait a little bit. We got some guys behind us, only about 10 seconds back. I'm gonna wait on the inside of this turn here, and we'll allow them to catch up. Oh, the guy behind just slammed into the wall, so he's not gonna be catching up to us anytime soon. Maybe we'll catch him next time around. Turn 1 can be a little tricky there. I don't know why this car is like hard to downshift. It doesn't want to downshift. Focusing so hard on trying to get it to second gear, it doesn't want to go. I thought it was that anti-stall clutch, but I guess it wasn't.
E9.
Need to brake a little bit sooner for that turn. Go. How do you guys like the point of view camera.
That's your quickest lap. You're now 2.5 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 time is quick. Don't invalidate this lap. Track limits.
Smack the wall. Always have a good lap and then I smack the wall. Oh man. Let's take a swig of water and then get back on the track. Thank you so much for everyone who's joining in and kind of hanging out during this live stream. I've greatly appreciated it. I have a little...
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Well, we got a little bit of a group of cars here. Kind of hang out with.
Right side, right side. Still there, right side clear.
Ooh, big maneuvers there. Big maneuvers. Looks like he made it down the hill, so that's good. Gotta tell you, this baseline setup for this GT4 feels really good. Really good on this track. Surprisingly good. Just I need to practice this one turn up here. Keep braking so late because it feels so confident everywhere else. It's not.
V10.
Got a car right. Clear on the right.
Wow. I don't know how he managed to keep all the way to the right, but I greatly appreciate that one.
Sector 2 is
Ooh, okay.
2.4 off the pace.
So a few cars did make it through. We got Juan Martinez that made it through. Got Devin Anderson right behind him. That made it through. Simon made it through also, that incident. So they're only about 3 seconds behind me.
That puts you 3.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. The leader has just done a 2:15.61. It was a 0 time, so I don't know if it's still going to cap the... Should count the lap time still. I don't think this is going to be my fastest lap time. Especially not now. Messed up that corner exit. Didn't get to second gear to really open up the turn like I wanted to. Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Yep. Gotta practice at the top of the hill.
That's your best lap in the session. You're currently 3.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
It was still my fastest lap time. That is surprising, even with those incidences.
The leader's just done a 2:15.17.
We're like 3 seconds off, 3.5. Really using my brake pedal now.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Much better through there. Not perfect, but should be one of my faster times. Let's see. Oh yeah, now we're in the 217s.
P9, good lap. That's your quickest so far. You're currently 2.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Wasn't using my brake pedal as much as I should be.
Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
Darn. I lost a lot of time there. That's for sure. Messed up that entry into that turn. Had to overbrake. Yeah, we lost. We lost that time. There we go.
Alright, Ray, we need to watch these track limits. P12.
Alright, so our fastest in this session here was a 217.8. 217.848. So
really the best, but, you know, puts us at 12th, I think. Session.
The leader has just done a 217.66.
Gap is 3.5 seconds is the gap. Jeez. Oh, man. Well, everyone, I'm going to call it here. This stream was absolutely successful. I am super happy that we are back up and running. Just have a little bit of cleanup left to do. Putting tools away, putting wires away, but overall the rig is up and she is running strong. I cannot be happier that we are finally back and we're back to racing. Everyone, I'm Crash. This is RTA Motorsports. Thank you so much for joining in and hanging out with me during this race stream, and I'll catch you all next time.